Alright guys, I'd like to share with you another Casio ProTrek that I picked up. This one just looked too cool, so I went ahead and got it. I found it on eBay for $1.99, so it was well within my comfort zone. This is the prg-650Y. It's been dubbed, the name for it I believe is called the Night Safari, and we'll get into that in a minute, but it's very similar. I mean, to another prg-650. This one, I forget the last number on this one. This one's YBE. This one just has Y after it. But you can see it's kind of like a little bit more darked out version, you know, with the indices certainly. And then of course, different color tone on the bezel here. And then here's the original 600 series. A lot more orange going on there, a little bit contrast with some tan or khaki or whatever you want to call it in a positive display. So they're also a different thickness. If you look closely, the 650 is actually a touch thinner. Other than that, they feel the same on wrist, but the 650 is a touch thinner. The thing with the Night Safari, or this one that I'm showing you, the prg-650Y, is the back side of the band actually glows in the dark. And it doesn't just glow in the dark for a little bit. It glows all night and then like the next day. I've woken up in the middle of the night with this thing laying like this, and you can see glow emanating from underneath the watch. It's pretty wild. And then on wrist, it also gives you that effect. I will try to capture it on the video. I'm not sure if my iPhone will pick it up. You can see it has quick release tabs here, so you can change the strap. I don't know why you would want to though, unless you're just going to go with another canvas style one from Casio. This strap that Casio includes with this is superb. It is absolutely amazing. Super flexible, comfortable, resistant to things except for bug spray. Don't put bug spray on it. And 100-meter water resist. I will say there's a couple of shortcomings, and I'm looking at a newer model to overcome those. I don't know that it's really that big of a deal, but I'm looking at another model called prw-700FC. That one is kind of the same watch, a little bit different layout on the display. It has a sapphire crystal, not this one, the one I'm looking at, and it also has multi-band 6. This one is solar, it's tough solar, and it's, you know, a triple sensor, so it has a bunch of stuff that most of us probably don't use, but we all could use a sapphire crystal and the multi-band 6. Also, the one I'm looking at comes with a combi bracelet, similar to how the, very similar to how the G-Shock Square model has. So eventually I will get one of those in. I think they run about $600, so it's quite a jump. I'm just enjoying the variety of 600s and 650s right now, and eventually I'll jump into that PRW 7000. But this glow-in-the-dark model is just too fun. There's tons of videos out there or information on the web, and Casio is actually really good at providing both a written manual and some videos and everything like that. So don't get mad at me because I'm not going over the functions with you of stuff that you're not going to use anyway. It's pretty simple to use the standard stuff. There's a barometer. There's the temperature. You can switch that from Fahrenheit to Celsius. There's a way to do it. I'm not going to show you. You can recall. It'll recall a bunch of different data, what time and your max and minimum heights and all that stuff. Stopwatch function, that's a useful feature. I use the countdown timer. I set it up for 30 minutes. You can set it up for whatever you want, and you hit go, and it just counts down for you. And then it'll alarm when your countdown's done. So you hit it again, and then you hit this button up here to reset it. The alarm, I did actually use the alarm on this, and it's plenty audible. I mean, it's about the tone of the beeping, but a little bit louder and more repetitive, obviously. So I think you would be happy with the alarm. So, and then of course you have your day, Saturday, and your month and your day, the numeric day. So there's all that. It is a screw down crown, and you have a quick access to a compass. You have quick access to altimeter, and then you have, well, if I can get through it. You have quick access to, well, that's your display, but you can do PM, you can do 24-hour, and then all that good stuff. So anyway, guys, that's that. Let's see if we can catch the Loom, because it's pretty crazy on quite a few of these 650s. First off, there is Loom on the dial, but there's also a button just below the 6 o'clock that you hit, and it lights up even more. And this one's not as bright as this one I have on the camouflage strap, but they're both really cool. More so than the 600. The 600 has like a little LED in it. I like that much better. It almost looks like tritium tubes. But hopefully, yeah, I think you can pick that up. The band will stay at this intensity for quite a while. Now, it's not going to glow like a Seiko, but it's such a big surface, and it glows awesome. So let me see if I can attempt. I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. So I'll try to give you a wrist shot. Yeah, so you can't really pick it up. And then it has an auto light function too, so when you flip over it, it'll light up for you. So, but anyway, guys, figured I'd give you a quick video on this guy, because this is, a lot of the time, this is what I wear, are the Casio ProTreks, or you know, the MTG. I'm finding a lot of comfort and versatility in watches about this size and function for sure. The MTG I'm obviously a big fan of, if you've watched my video on that. And these ProTreks I'm, you know, digging right now, so I'm playing around in that realm. I threw the SKX on a little bit earlier, got this thing up and running. This thing's a really nice build. I did, not to toot my own horn, but toot, I did a pretty good job on that one. So that's it for tonight, guys. I will be doing my Sunday sale tomorrow, so I have a pretty good mix lineup for that tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you on the next vid.